Hey, what up, fishing fam? What up, what up? It's February the 11th. Right now it's 2:20 in the afternoon. I'm heading out to Lake Salinias, and I'm with my friend. You already know him from my last videos, Austin, Texas.
What's up?
He has his channel. I'm gonna link it down below. His videos are in Spanish. I'm gonna be doing some in Spanish later on. But you know, I'm just trying to be focused. I've been focusing on doing them in English. You know, so a lot of the guys out there in the United States, you know, you could listen to what I have to say, because I want to speak English, man. So, you know, and you know, I just want you guys to know like how it's been going for us down here. And you know, we're on our way to Lake Salinias right now. It's 52 degrees. There was a cold front. There's sorry, I'm driving right now. There's a cold front that just came in. It came in, I think, last night. I woke up, man, it was freezing in the morning. It was like 45 degrees or so. And you know, today's gonna be the coldest day. Tomorrow the sun's gonna be coming out, and also Thursday. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get to the lake, and we're gonna check out some certain areas to see if they're there. Right now we're stepping into the pre-spawn. You know, we're in the beginning stages of pre-spawn, man. So you know, we're gonna be checking it out to see how it goes, and be locating the fish, man. They're not all gonna be congregated in one area, you know, but wherever they're at, you know, that's our goal. We're gonna find them and to see what they're biting on. So you know, stay tuned, guys. We're in for a good one in the nighttime. We're gonna be making some chicken, some mustard chicken, and stay tuned, man. I love y'all. All right, man, we done did it. Austin, Texas on the scene. Making it out there to the right hand side of him. There's a canal. We're gonna make it to the old canal. That's the old inlet. They shut it down, and then to this side over here, that's where the new inlet is at. So we're gonna be hitting the old inlet, man. The canal, it's very deep. It's not very deep. I mean, it's about maybe 10 feet. You know, 8 to 10 feet deep. And so we're going to be checking it out there to see if there's anything in the canal right now, because you know, we're stepping into post-spawn, pre-spawn, and you know, it could be that the fish are moving up. They may be a little bit. You know, we just got to figure it out, man. They may be outside, they may be inside, so we're going to check it out. What's up? How you like my new hoodie? Man, it's freezing outside. It's probably about maybe 48 degrees, 50 degrees. The cold front, you know, came in last night, and right now it's just blowing hard, man. The wind just kind of died down. Check out the water. And there's a lot of activity. We're on top of the grass mat. You know, I don't know if you can see it, but you know, it's all dark. You see that, and where those dark spots are at, there's bass that are just holding on to the grass, man. And there's a lot of shad activity, and what I'm doing is I'm throwing a Kitech 3.5 on a swim bait hook. This is probably the third one that I've caught already. I haven't been recording, man. It's freezing, my hands are cold, and we're just gonna keep at it, man. If not, you know, I'm just gonna take pictures, and I'll see you back at camp. We're gonna be here for another 2 days. So stay tuned, man. My balls off. But there, that's it right there, guys. Chunking and slow winding that Kitech 3.5. I think that's a 3/8 hook. That's it right there, man. All right, man, made it to the lodge here, making the fire, about to make some mustard chicken. And you know, late night update, guys. It was kind of hard because, well, we didn't have that much time to fish. We maybe had like about 3 hours, and in those 3 hours, we fished points. We fished 2 points, and then we fished a whole line. You know, a whole shore of just nothing but rocks. We caught 1 fish, well, 2 fish there. One got off the hook, it jumped, and the hook went flying out of its mouth. And there we were catching them on a rattle trap and a crankbait. You know, all the current that was getting blown with the wind, it was coming around this point, man. And we found that we caught 2 fish where I didn't catch them. You know, Austin caught 2 fish on a rattle trap right there where that current was coming past that point because of the wind. And you know, we saw some activity there, and then, you know, I said, you know what, they stopped biting. He only caught 2 there, and then we looked towards the plain where there was you know, towards that flat, where that grass flat, and there was a lot of ducks there, and we saw a lot of activity, a lot of shad activity. So we went over there, and you know, it turned out good, man. I caught 4 good ones. You know, they were all about 2 pounds, and then he caught 1. So in total we caught 7 fish in a matter of 3 hours. You know, and I mean, I guess it's all right. You know, we didn't get skunked, so that's the good thing. But you know, they were stuck to that grass, man. They were on the grass flat, and there was we saw 2 good ones jumping out of the water, man. They were at least 5 pounds, and you know, they just didn't want to bite. You know, we were chunking it, you know, throwing like right there, right by where that, you know, we saw that big splash, and it just wasn't biting. Check this out, man. I'm over here just staring at the flame. This is awesome, man. Well, man, stay tuned. I'll let you know what's up with the chicken, and you know, just call it a night, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.
And now it is better, like you used to say.
Get down on the chicken.
I find these old letters with a heart round my neck.
Yes, sir. Just waking up. 2 minutes till 7. Gonna start getting our stuff into the boat, man. I'll see y'all in the water. Alright, guys, made it to point 1. We're in the back of this cove. There's a huge cove that we got here on the lake, on Lake Salinias. And in the back of this cove, man, there's a whole tree line. And you can see it all the way there. You see the point of my rod all the way back there. We're gonna be working it. Austin just caught 1 on a jerkbait, crawdad color. So, you know, that might be the key, man. So I'm throwing a Senko right now. Alright, man, it's already about 9, almost 10 o'clock. And it's been a drag. Austin's only caught 1 fish on a jerkbait, crawdad color. We're fishing this tree line right here. We started all the way from back there, and just right in between these 2 trees right there, I casted it like right next to this tree, let it drop, gave it about 2 little tugs, and this guy picked it up. And it's been a drag, man. It's cold, it's freezing. We're waiting for, look, it's cloudy, but we're waiting for the sun to come out. Supposedly around 12 o'clock, it's gonna start getting sunny, so we know that, you know, the bite's gonna start picking up. All right, man, too cold. We're heading to the rocks. They weren't. We caught 2. ¿Cuántos pescamos? 2, ¿verdad? Yeah, 2. We caught 2, man. He caught 1 on a jerkbait, and then I caught 1 on a Senko on a big bite. On a big bite Senko with the chartreuse tail. Man, it's just been hard because it's so cold, man. Look at the wind, look at the water. It's probably like maybe 15 to 18 mile-an-hour winds, and it's freezing cold. We're waiting for the sun to come out. Check that out. It's still kind of in there, man. The clouds haven't given out yet, but I'm just waiting, bro. Right now we're going to the famous spots where I've been fishing this whole winter. there's a lot of chunk rock there, so we're gonna be heading over there right now, man, because they're not in the wood right now, they're not in grass. Well, just so that y'all guys can see the situation at hand, this is it right here, man. 20-mile-an-hour winds. Oh, we're here at the... I'm freezing my balls off, dude. Check this out. The wind chill. It's not that cold, man, but the wind chill has brought it down to straight freezing. There's Austin. We're gonna take a little lunch break. We haven't eaten breakfast. We just drank a Monster in the morning. So we're gonna make some sandwiches and we're just gonna wait, man. Just hoping for the sun to come out. Check it out. Still cloudy. And you know, we've been catching them, man. We caught a few on I just caught 2 on a Ned rig before we got here. And you know, that was about it, man. And then the other 2 that we had caught, he caught one on a jerk bait, and then I caught one on a Senko. And you know, it hasn't been that great because it's, you know, the cold front that came in. What's up? But we're gonna keep at it, man. See what's up. See what happens. Austin just caught this one off of this crankbait that he just found in the water. Hooked onto the line, he pulled it out, and he started using it and just caught that bass right now. It's hard, man. The wind's still blowing hard. We're at the outlet. That's the dam all the way over there. We're having a good time getting stuck in trees. Look at this, he's all wrapped up. Man, hey, check this out. Just caught this fish on a Senko. And you know what, man, we've been noticing in this whole channel, they haven't been hitting on the edges. They've been hitting like right around here. And in this area, it's probably like a good 8 feet. And they've been hitting all like they haven't been hitting on the edges of the canal. Like they're like right here and right here. You know, if they're not even close to the edge. They're way off the edge. All right, man, we're on. We are on. Head first. Smash it head first. Let me get him out. Nice little largemouth. Sun just came out. Thank God. There's all the clouds. Look. See that? All the clouds are getting pushed towards the south. Finally, the winds have died down. Sun came out. Busted this guy. Once that sun came out, man, I put on this chrome, this sexy shad and chrome color, red eye shad. Smashing on the fishies. Over there, we caught 2. We didn't, or 3. No, actually 4, but 2 got off the hook. Jumped out of the water, they fell off the hook. Fell off the hook. We're pulling up to this part right here, man. Going down to the fishing hole. Going down to the fishing hole. Caught it on the shaky head. Yes, sir. There it is right there. Yes, sir. Little female. Check it out. Pregnant. Water's freezing cold. She goes. There she goes. Water's freezing cold, man. The on the other point, they were hitting on the spinner bait and the chromed out red eye shad, and then we jumped to this other corner. I mean, to this other point, and there's like a little rock. There's like a little rock ledge right here, and this is where we're catching them at. We on the shaky head. We on. Oh man, he almost had. Hold on. Hold on. Oh! Oh! Getting wrapped up in the motor. Baby girl. Come on. Sun came out and they're literally just hugging the bottom, man. Hugging it. Shaky head. Chartreuse tail dip. Alright guys, man, check this out. The shaky head is paying off, man. He's got on there a zoom curly tail and using it on the shaky head. Watermelon red. And with the chartreuse dip. Look at that, beautiful, man. We've been busting out. We've already caught like what? ¿Cuántos pescamos aquí? Ya van como unos 5, no aquí, 5, 6. Like around 5 or 6. Beautiful fish. Check out that pattern. That's it, man. I'm done. Heading out of the channel. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, man. I'm all sunburned. Check that out. In total today, man, we caught about maybe 15 fish. I'm sorry, man, I can't even talk. I'm so tired, man. I'm so burned out. In the morning, the cold front was hitting like crazy, man. It got up to like 20-mile-an-hour winds around 10 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was just freezing cold, man. The wind, with the wind chill, it was an easy 48 degrees. It was below 50, man. I don't know how I made it. I'm in shorts, man. I'm in water shoes. And, you know, we just kept, you know, we were catching fish, but they were all rock related. You know, they were all next to rocks. And, you know, when we got here yesterday, it was cold, but, you know, when the cold front was just barely coming in. It came in the morning that day, so the water was still warm. Right now, the water's cold. So, you know, the cold front has been blowing for, you know, 2 days already. And, you know, it just, after 2 days, I've noticed that that's when the water temperature changes. So the situation with the fish changed. So now I'm just, you know, we're getting ready to head out. We're seeing a bunch of schools of fish because the inlet is open and they're letting water in. And we're coming out of the old channel right now. This is it right here. You see that? There's activity. So we're just gonna make a few more casts before we go back to camp, man, and you know, just call it a day, man. So I'll see you back there, man. The sunset, my favorite part of the day, man. Sunrise and sunset. El navigator de las aguas de Xochimilco. Mira, mira, el robalío ahí. Woke up in the morning. Haven't had a coffee yet. About to drink a Monster. We're gonna head over to the other side of the lake. It's cold again. So yeah, that means rocks. When it gets cold, guys, cold fronts come in like this. Forget about going into grass, forget about all of that. You need to go find some rocks. Alright, my friends, I'm on. Here you go. Oh. Little guy on the swim bait. Big bite, 2.5. What we're doing is chunking it at this dock. It's got cement on it, so we're thinking it holds more heat. But the fish wasn't caught right on the dock. He was caught like right around here, right on the outside. We're about to head right it to here. This was the goal, making it back here. Fish on in Styx County. Check them out. On the Senko, Senko Tanko. Oh, hold on. There you go. No, I didn't hook him like that. He hooked himself. I guess he bit on the tail, and then when I felt the tugs, I just hook set it, man. And check it out, I hooked him outside of the mouth, but from under it. Check this out. Crazy, right? Let me go ahead and release this guy. All right, man, after getting stuck in the trees for about half an hour, finally pulled up to this little point right here. This is a little point. There's like a little cove, and then it runs out to a little point. Hooked onto this guy with the, y'all know it, the shaky head. This little point, it's got a lot of rock out here, like right in the middle, right on here, and this is where I'm catching them at. In the sticks, we caught two fish. We got bit another 2 or 3 times back there in the sticks, and you know, we didn't get. I caught a really good one on this dock, and the dude just ran into the sticks. Like, there's like sticks in front of that dock, and you know, when I hooked it, I got 15-pound monofilament on this big bite swim bait, and this dude just took off into that stick, and he got stuck in there, and he got off. So, you know, so it was about a 3-pounder. So we got bit, you know, 5 times. We caught 2, and I just caught this little guy right now on the drop shot, on the shaky head. Yeah, and we're right here, man, out here. And what we're gonna do is just work this whole line. The wind is pushing that way, you know, so we're just gonna work this whole line all the way down until we get to the next point down there. Mountains in the background. ¿Qué estás usando, bro? He's on the Texas rig, but he's got a swim bait. Mira. I'm on, son. Oh no! Damn it! I missed it. Tell him I know my lake. I know my lake. Oh! Come on, girl. Or boy, whatever you are. Oh! There he is, boys and girls. This is it right here. We on the shaky head. All right, man, just a tip. You know, whenever you see me catching those fish on the big bite swim bait, it's this swim bait right here. It's the big bite. That's the brand. I'm not sure what color it is, but this is the 3-inch. If not, it's like a 2.5. And I'm using a 1/4 ounce jig head. This is the jig head that I'm using. I use this jig head. Why? Because I mean, where I'm at, there's not any fishing stores, but there's a store that brings these jig heads from the other side, you know, from the United States, and they sell them. And I like this one. Why? Because the hook, it's sharp and it's strong. You know, it's a strong wire hook. They have other hooks there that aren't that, you know, that aren't that strong of a wire, and like you can grab that wire with your hand and you can actually bend it, and this one you can't. So that's why I use it. I got it on a 15-pound trilene, on trilene big game monofilament, and the setup that I'm using is this rod. I really like it for when I use like smaller baits, you know, like the one that I'm using now, and also like, you know, for weightless flukes and stuff like that, and also you know, using swim bait hooks like this one right here with that screw lock on there. I also use it with this, and this is actually I think a 3/8 ounce. So yeah, this rod that I use, this is a Skeet Reese 7-foot action fast. It's a lot. This rod, I really like it. It's really thin, but it's strong, you know, because it just has that action, which is fast. So you know, it's really, I don't know, man, for me personally, I like those rods that just have that action fast, you know what I'm saying? So I guess this rod would be like a medium, I guess, but the action is fast, so it makes it like very sturdy. So what I do is, like, when I'm using this setup, you know, I cast it out, and what I do is I let it fall to the bottom, and once it hits the bottom, I just twitch it twice, boom, and then I reel and I keep my rod tip down. I reel slowly and just stop it, and then once it falls back down, I pop it twice, boom boom, and I repeat the same process. Let it drop, pop twice, and just, you know, and sometimes that'll change, you know. Sometimes I'll throw it out and I'll just burn it in, or other times I'll throw it out, and while I'm reeling it slowly, I just give it some twitches, boom 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 boom, you know, and just reel it in slowly and just give it those twitches, and a lot of times that'll make the difference. So, you know, that's what I use on this setup right here. All right, and the other game winner for this trip has been this shaky head right here, man. This is an owner shaky head, and you know, this is the worm. This is the finesse worm that I'm using. I just chartreuse dip the tail. This is like a green pumpkin. I'm sorry, this is a watermelon with a pepper flake. And what I do with this one, man, is I got it on this is a falcon. This is a falcon medium, 7 foot. This is just a medium action, so the tip is a lot more flimsier. Falcon 7 foot. This is a Falcon HD. I got it on a speed spool, a loose, the 300 CR series. This is a 10 ball bearing reel. It's really nice reel. I really like it. And the line that I'm using is a Daiwa 30-pound braid, and the leader that I got on here is a 15-pound fluorocarbon. I think it's what was it? It's not P line. It's Seagar 15-pound fluorocarbon. And what I do with this one, I just when I use shaky heads, I just use it very, very slowly. I let it drop to the bottom, and you know, I just make sure my rod tip is down. Rod tip is always down, because if you have your rod all the way up here in this position, you know, all the way up here, I mean, when you have to hook set it, you know, you're gonna have trouble. You're gonna miss the fish. So, you know, I just make sure I keep my rod tip down, tighten up the line. I just play with the tip, just bounce it up and down, up and down. Hold on, I think I may have one. Oh man, I had one. Damn it. So yeah, man, you just keep your rod tip down, and you just play with the tip, man. Just play with that tip. Boom, boom. That tip just needs to. You just need to be playing with the tip. You don't need to come all the way up here like a Senko. You know what I'm saying? You just need to play with that tip and just reel it, tighten up your line, just play with the tip. And while that worm is in the water, that worm tail is just, you know, just bouncing around, and that's what the fish are really attracted to. So, you know, that's what I got on this setup right here, man. Chicken time, boys, chicken time. Check this out, man. This is one of my favorite points at this lake. This is the entry of it, and it comes back, and there's like a Y. There's this side, see all those trees, and then there's that side around this point. We just caught 2 fish off this point, and then we jumped to this point. There's like a little point right here, and then it turns like into a little, like it comes in like this, and then we went all the way to the second point over here. Didn't catch nothing over here, but we caught 2 fish here. We caught 2 fish on this side. Right now there's no fish back here. What we found out today is that, you know, all the fish, the male fish, I mean, right now the females are getting ready to spawn, right? They're fat, they're pregnant, they're full of eggs, but right now all the males are at the points of, you know, all their spawning grounds. So the males haven't moved back here yet. You know, usually when I've come to this lake, and I don't know how it is at y'all's lake, but or wherever it is that you guys fish, you know, they're back here right when like the females are now over here. You know, the females will be right here and the males will be over here, but right now the males are at the point, so the females are still all the way back here. Why? Because the males are here. So once the males start coming back into here and we start catching a bunch of little ones, you know, we'll know that the females are backed up, and you know, just a little bit more. It won't take that longer, for the females to come all the way up into these areas. So, you know, that's what we figured out today. I don't know how it is for you guys, but right now, it's, you know, it's February. I forgot what date it is, but here it is, man. Yes, sir. Mostaza mustard chicken. All right, man. It's been a long 2.5 days, and we're over here hitting up this whole grass flat. You see where all the dark patches are at? That's a bunch of grass. It's been hard, man. We ate chicken midday. We worked our way from all the way to the other side of the lake to over here, and we caught 2 small bass. And then I just said, you know what? Let's go finish it off. It's weeds, and I've been throwing around this Kitech 3.5 Kitech on a 3/8 ounce swim bait hook. This is it, man. And I'm just slow rolling it, and this guy came out of the grass and just annihilated it. This is it, man. I'm gonna shut it off here. I hope you guys like the videos. I know that I'm not showing you guys, like, you know, the techniques and stuff because I don't have a GoPro to film it and all, but you know what, I try to do the best that I can. I promise you guys that the videos are gonna get better, but you know, we're out here catching them, man. So stay tuned for the next time. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.